talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
What is up, fucks? It is I, Jets. Everything's set up correctly. Aren't you all proud of me? It only took me forever to do it. So we're here to do a video. Like I said yesterday, and it's Amberlynn. I only got past yesterday. I haven't washed my hair in 2 months or some shit like that. That's all I got past, and I decided I wasn't going to watch it anymore. I was right to do so, by the way. Gotta love manipulation to get out of doing a weigh-in or weight loss period. It's the best way to hide it. Act like you care. Gotta love when people do that. Anyways, you guys know how I like to do videos. We watch videos together. Cringe in unison like the family that we are. Comments where comments are due. This is Amberlynn. There's always comments, people. Slap on your happy faces, act like you want to be here, because we got work to do. And I'm pretty sure it's the Lord's work. Or the devil's work. I'm not quite sure anymore. It's turning into a gray area. So, let's just get into it. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Hey guys.
Go get fucked.
So, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I put on Instagram and I put on Snapchat, you guys need to email me and tell me your deepest, darkest secret. I said that I was gonna put it in a video. I'm not gonna say anyone's name. I just figured it would be fun because I'm constantly talking about myself on here. I figured let's talk about somebody else.
Oh, that was priceless. I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Susie Homemaker. You were gonna use other people's shit to not talk about yourself for once. Oh, you act like we haven't been here forever. You're gonna use people's darkest secrets to talk about yourself. And to hide the fact that you're supposed to be doing weight loss right now, but you're not. And you're also going to try to push that whole narrative that you feel everybody's pain deep down inside. And you cry about it. So fuck you. Sorry. She really irks me when she does this shit. This whole manipulation game she plays. It's so stupid. She thinks we're stupid too. And I'm not.
So I'm sure you're wondering like what is going on. So I figured this whole video I am going to be talking about other people, but I figured just to start it off, I want to tell you guys a secret of mine, and it is that I have not washed my hair in about 2 months. If you guys have seen me, you know, with a braid in my hair or like my hair's down or whatever, I've used a lot of dry shampoo.
No shit, Sherlock. We all have eyes. Tell us something we don't know.
But I just washed my hair, and I specifically am doing this and looking a fool on purpose so you guys don't feel so bad about your deepest, darkest secret.
What do you want, a fucking cookie?
So, I know that's probably not my deepest, darkest, but I don't need to be telling anyone my deepest, darkest secret, especially because it's going to be attached to my name. Yikes.
So you lied to get other people to tell you their deepest, darkest secrets. Congratulations, you're a fucking dildo.
So I have not read any of these. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do everyone's because there is a lot. So I have my handy dandy laptop and I have my email popped open and I am ready to do this thing. Oh my god. Okay, so the first one is I've been in love with my best friend for 3 years. I feel like that's very common, and I don't want this to be like a advice column, but I feel like since it's been for 3 years, maybe you should tell them how you feel. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't want to mess anyone's life up. So, but I'm just saying, in the past, like in high school, I have gone through that. And I do want to say that it actually turned out good, although we did end up breaking up eventually.
So let me get this straight. Without knowing the, I don't know, facts of the relationship, how close they are as friends, if a friend is dating someone at the moment, you told him to go for it. Wow. That's good. And then you ended it with, of course we had to break up. Of course. So basically you even admitted that you guys aren't friends anymore. Wow. Here's something you should say. I don't know the circumstances of the situation, so I can't much talk on that. But if you think they might feel the same way, they're not seeing anybody, maybe you should tell them how you feel. This is just something I've experienced, honestly. Me as in myself. I once told one of my friends how I felt, and he was dating someone, and I got laughed at. Yeah, it ended quite badly. I didn't speak to him for like 8 months. Yeah. Really blew. Seriously sucked.
Next one is, I'm so ashamed of my teeth that I've let it take over my life. I can't smile in photos. I don't date, nothing. I'm so humiliated by the way that I look that I've been home for years. I don't work. My family doesn't like me. I'm completely alone. If you use this for a video, please don't include a name. Man, this is so sad to type out. That honestly broke my heart because I can see your photo with the email and I think you're absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, and I understand being your own worst critic. Like, I completely get that. And girl, you are 100% in my thoughts. I think what really struck home for me is when you said that your family doesn't like you and that you're completely alone, because I also totally understand. I don't want to do advice, but I feel like I just want to give advice. But all I can say is you're absolutely stunning, and I know that's probably hard to believe because I'm right there with you. When I get compliments on things, I just like roll my eyes and I'm like, sure, Jan.
What in the fuck was that? You told her that she's beautiful and you understand that she's feeling alone. As a mom, let me tell you this. You're not alone. If your parents are not reciprocating anything as far as affection or anything like that, they're probably waiting for you to tell them something. They probably are afraid to say something wrong to you. They probably think you are very depressed but don't know how to go about figuring out anything. There are parents like that are just feeling like they're holding a fucking grenade, but are afraid to do anything with it that they might set it off. They're afraid something will happen negatively if they try to jump in your situation. And as far as having bad teeth, I had men's shoulders and a gap in the middle of my front teeth. I didn't think I was that attractive either. I looked like a linebacker. It was horrible. It really was. But you know what? It comes to find out that you may think you look bad, but everyone else doesn't think the same thing. You should just let it hang out, dude. You'd be so surprised how much just having confidence just really helps everything go better. You should just get a no shit attitude and just let it hang out. People will completely respond well to it. Just crack jokes. It works out well. And really, say something to your parents. Tell them exactly how you feel. Or your counselor at school. If you think you can't go to your parents, I've gone to school when I was in high school and told my guidance counselors the weirdest shit about how I felt, and it went super well. Most of the time. But yeah, your parents don't know how you feel till you tell them. There are parents out there who don't know how to go about figuring kids out. They're probably waiting for you to say something. And don't exclude yourself from the rest of the world. There's a billion people out there better than Amberlynn who know exactly how you feel. I suggest you find them. They're probably standing right next to you and you don't even know it. And they are such better people than Amberlynn.
Next one is dun, dun, dun. So when I was a freshman in high school, at the time I was curious about having it with a woman. So I oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this. So I called some girl off the internet. No one should do that. And we agreed to have it. And my parents and everyone was gone for some trip, but very unfortunately, they had to come back soon and I heard them coming up the stairs. So the girl was hiding under my bed sheets. And my brother accidentally I'm sorry, oh my god. My brother accidentally I don't know why I'm laughing, like, my brother accidentally sat on her and they found out. Anyways, I love you, girl. I love you too. Honestly, the way that you wrote that and like the emojis that you use, that was funny. And then here it says, I am in fact a lesbian. So yeah, it was embarrassing and sweet, but mostly embarrassing. Honestly, love that. I love that. So next one is, I used my boyfriend's PayPal to get Nintendo Online for a year. He doesn't know yet, LOL. And I also changed his Netflix password. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
What kind of an evil creature are you? And how does he not know his Netflix password has been changed? Why? Just why? Just how and why to all those things? How did you get his PayPal shit? How did he not notice that the money was missing? And how did you change his fucking password to his shit without him knowing? Like, just how and why? Write me back, I'd love to know.
Next one is, sometimes when I am bored, I sit in front of the mirror and pretend like I'm a YouTuber and talking to an audience. I also rewatch any of my Snapchat story that I post 50 times and think it's gold. Honestly, I love the confidence. There is nothing wrong with rewatching your Snapchat story. I know that I do it. And if you like the thought of being a YouTuber, maybe you could try it out.
Well, sugar, if you think it's gold, then you should be on YouTube. Because just look at Amberlynn. Half her content's straight up shit, and she's fucking making bank. Just don't make any content on her, or she'll shut down your channel. You'll never get monetized. Love, Jet.
Next one. So I went to a private religious high school and I was pretty much the only gay kid there. So I stayed in the closet for most of it. But the hottest guy in our entire school was in my grade, so of course I had the biggest crush on him. So one day during biology class, he was chewing on the top of a water bottle and proceeded to throw it in one of my friends. Sorry, I feel like I know what's about to go down. So he threw it at one of my friends as a joke and it landed next to me. So for whatever reason, I thought it was a good idea to pick it up and chew on it because I was like, oh my gosh, it's been in his mouth. So after I did it, I ended up getting full on mono from it. What? And it turns out that just a week ago he had it and I didn't know. So after I came back to school, everyone thought I hooked up with some random girl and I just went along with it. Lesson learned to not chew on things after other people, but the dude was so hot that I probably would do it again, to be honest. That is the best thing I've ever heard. Okay, honestly, that sounds really rude. I'm very sad that you got mono, but it's like one of those situations where it's like, it like sucks really bad at the time, but then later on you can go back and like laugh about it. Wow. I mean, I kind of totally get it, and I feel like when I was super young, I'd probably do the same thing.
First things first, you were not the only one that was gay in that school. You were just the only one who knew you were gay in that school. Trust me, the other kids were hiding it. They were hiding it well, if you didn't notice it. In every Christian Catholic school I had friends in, there were gay kids. It was brimming over with gay kids. I think actually in religious schools, I think it bred them. I think it really did, honestly. Anyways, I cannot believe you got mono. It's kind of like you got mono for making out from him. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just saying. In some weird way, you made out with that dude. And you got his mono. That's kind of hot. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Next one said, I downloaded Whisper to send strangers nudes for fun. Girl or guy, I don't know. Do you? I mean, obviously you love your body, and I love that.
That sounds kinky as hell. What the fuck is Whisper? I'll be looking that up.
Next one says, I got pregnant by my best friend's husband and she still doesn't know. I don't think I will ever tell her, but I'm scared that my child will start to look like him. Whoa, okay. That's wild, but I am not here to judge. I'm just like shook. The Amberlynn part of me really wants to give advice, but I'm trying to refrain from that. But all I can really say is just do what you feel is right, because I can't tell you what that is.
Fuck that. Don't tell her shit. Unless she asks you. Don't tell her shit. Or unless you need child support. Seriously.
Next one says, true story, I got so bored during being locked up in the house that I decided to make an Insta account where I sell feet pics. It's only been a week, but I'm seriously making bank. Only one of my friends knows about it, and I've been trying to be stealthy about my whole side business. That's amazing. That is honestly amazing. I don't see how or why people like feet so much, but girl, if you can make a living off of that, or even just like get some money, some side money, I'm totally down with it. That's awesome.
She doesn't understand how people can make some money off that because she got some raggedy feet that look like they got attacked by a tiger shark. And how much money are we talking here? And how do I start this side business? My feet don't look so bad. What are we talking here? How much can a girl make? Who wants to see my feet? What's up? I can make some bank. It's just my feet. No one can recognize those out my house. I don't go walking around with no shoes on. I can still have a life and show people my feet. What's up? What are we talking here? Who wants to see some feet for $10? I'll show you both of them for $10.
Next one says, I make excuses to skip hanging out with friends because I don't know how fast I actually get winded from walking. I'm overweight and my stamina is complete. Okay, I understand that more than I've probably understood it and related anything in my life, because I have done the same thing. But it's very important that you're just honest with your friends. And here I go giving advice. But I'm just saying because I've been in that situation and I'm just honest with them and they understand. So they try to find activities that were also suited for me. And I feel like your friends would do the same. Next one says, I have a huge crush on my English professor. So I just gotta say that you're lucky because you have some eye candy in that class, and I hope it doesn't distract you though.
When I was in high school, I took advanced computer graphics, and my teacher was 24. Holy friggin' shit. So hot. So hot. So freaking hot. So hot. My mom once came in to hear from all my teachers, and he was the only teacher that didn't tell my mother I was a fuck up. Yeah, he was the only teacher that told my mom that I had a good grade in his class, so he had nothing to say. Every other teacher said I was a fuck up. Love that teacher. Sexy as hell. Bangarang his Rufio so hard.
Next one is, I take a penny out of the register every time I work to save up for a kimono dragon. I don't really know. Like, wow, okay.
If I was you, Sugar, I'd put those pennies back, because you can't own a kimono dragon. Do you know a kimono dragon can like get up to 12 miles an hour speed when they sprint? Yeah, they also kill human beings. You can't own them as a pet. There are cities that are protected by them, but it's very rare. Yeah, you can't own them anywhere. So, I hate to tell you, Sugar, but you're saving up for nothing. Yeah. Can't own them.
Next one says, when I was younger, we had a pet dog named Sims. One day he threw up in the kitchen, and me assuming it was porridge, I licked it off from the ground. I get sick to my stomach when I think about it. Why did you lick food off the ground? I don't know. You were definitely younger, so I guess that makes sense, because when I was younger, I actually ate a pebble of a dog food. Never again. Never again.
As a dog owner, in either of those situations, did the smell not deter you from eating them? Either the throw up or the dog food. The smell didn't deter you from eating those things. Because the smell from both of those items is stomach churning.
Do you want to throw in a deep dark secret? You don't have any deep dark secrets. Becky says she ain't got a deep dark secret.
Why are you grilling Becky about a deep dark secret, bitch? You didn't even give one of yours. You gave a half-assed one. Then asked everybody for theirs. How you gonna grill this bitch about a fucking deep dark secret? You didn't even have the cojones to give one of yours.
You stole a pencil once.
Yeah, that was a Rugrat pencil.
Okay, she stole a Rugrat pencil once. That's funny. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just thought it was, you know, something different. I am struggling with content ideas, so I am trying to think outside of the box. I don't know. Oh, here's another little secret. I wasted a whole bottle of nail polish doing this. I don't know what it was. I was watching, what is it called? Tiger Exotic? Or what's his name? I don't know. That thing, I only watched the first 2 episodes. But while I was watching it, I was just like, you know what? I get fidgety sometimes, so. Anyways, I do hope that you guys enjoy this. I'm honestly super tired. It is 9 a.m. in the morning and I have not slept yet. I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule. I'm trying to stay up for a large amount of time and then sleep for very little amounts so then I can get tired at a normal time. It's been hard and it's confusing, but I'm getting through it. So anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one.
Well, I didn't enjoy it and I don't care about your next one. So, this is pointless as usual. She needs help with content. Well, I have an idea for your content. get back on your weight loss and maybe weigh yourself. Too soon? Too soon? Okay. This was stupid. This was just dumb. The whole point of this exercise was to talk about deep dark secrets to basically get us not to pay attention to her weight loss anymore. She didn't even give a deep dark secret. We've known that she hasn't been washing her hair. This was dumb. And this last one thrown in at the end is the whole thing of not... She's fidgety. Who gives a shit? She wastes the crap she buys all the time. This is dumb. This is just dumb. And, oh my God, she started giving people life advice. I really wish she wouldn't. No one needs her life advice. And again, with the sleeping schedule. I'm trying to get my sleep schedule together. No, obviously you're fucking not. You still haven't. You never are. You never will. Can we stop saying this? It's annoying. It really is. Alright, kitties. Now that we've shared all our secrets and braided each other's hair, I think it's time to go. So, I'm gonna go to bed now. I think I've shared enough secrets. I'll talk to you guys later. Hang up your happy faces. Don't get them dirty. No one likes dirty happy faces. Especially when there's stains on them. Of blood and guts and God knows what else. I know I don't. I don't know what you guys get into, but it's gross. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.